Hey everyone, how's it going? For today's fun Halloween video, I'll be showing you how to draw a zombie surprise fold. So hope you follow along and enjoy this video today. Now to start off with our zombie surprise fold, let's begin by folding our paper. So I'm going to line up the corners and give it a nice fold right down the middle. Next, I'm going to line it up one more time and give it another fold, so it kind of looks like a bookmark. When I open it up, I have these nice little guidelines that show me where I want to keep the inside of my drawing. And I like to turn my paper this way so I can open it up for that fun surprise. Now to start off with our zombie surprise fold, let's begin with the head of our zombie. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to begin by drawing a line that's going to curve up to about here. Then I'm going to make a couple little bumps here. Then I'm going to curve it down. Next, I'm going to make this line right across here. Then I'm going to draw two lines down for the neck. Starting here, I'm going to draw a circle for an eye, and then another circle for an eye over here. I'm going to make a straight line across, and a big smile in here. I'll make a little tongue, and then I'm going to make two little square teeth. I'm going to make some little lines underneath the eyes. And then I'm going to give our zombie a couple little eyebrows here, so it kind of looks happy. I'm going to make a couple bumps in here so it looks like his brain is showing. And then a little line here with some lines across for like a stitch. I'll make a little half circle on each side for the ears. And we can even make it look like he's got a little drool coming out of his mouth. Now, starting here, I'm just going to connect this line for the neck. Then I'm just going to draw a line that's going to come out, and then I'm going to curve it back here. And then I'll do the same thing here, bring this out, and then I'll curve it back for the arms. I'm going to make a line that's going to come down and over, and I'm going to put a little zigzag and then bring it up, so it looks like the shirt is kind of torn. Then I'm going to make a line that comes down on each side. I'll make a little bump on each side for the shoes, or the feet. Then we're going to go up and down here. I'm going to draw a line with a little zigzag in it for a shirt, and then a little line here. We'll draw a line here, and a line here, and I'll make a little zigzag for another little tear. I'll make a line here, and a couple little stitch marks. And then I'll put a little square with some lines, so it looks like he's got a little patch on his shirt. Now our next step is to open this up and draw the inside. Now once we open it up, we have two halves of our zombie. We've got the head up here, and then we've got this body down here. So let's begin here. So I'm going to begin by making these two lines up for the neck. And then I'm going to make this line across for the bottom of the head. I'm going to bring this line up and up. And then I'm going to make a little zigzag line across. I'm going to make a half circle on each side for the ears. And then I'm going to make another little zigzag line across here. And that way it looks like he's got some hair. I'm going to make a circle for an eye, and then another circle here. This time I'm going to put a straight line here, and then a line up and down here for the mouth. We'll put a little line underneath the eyes. And then we'll put a couple little square teeth in here. I'll make a line down with some stitches. And then I'm going to make like a little worm coming out of him here with a little squiggle and some lines. And then we'll just make some little lines coming out here. Now let's make another zombie over here. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to draw a line that's going to go down. I'm going to kind of curve around and up. We'll make those 2 half circles for the ears. And then this time, I'm going to draw a line that's going to come up and then down with like a point. I'm going to start right at the ear, and I'm going to bring this line up, and then I'm going to make a couple little bumps. And then I'm going to bring this line down. We'll make a little curve for the neck. And then we're going to draw a little line that's going to curve out and then down. And then same thing here. We're going to go out and we're going to bring this down. Next, I'm going to bring this line down and down here. So it looks like this. We have a girl zombie with long hair. And then we're going to make a little zigzag line underneath here. We'll draw a line here and a line here. And then we'll make a line with some stitches. And we can do another one here. I'm going to make a circle and a circle. We'll do those lines right by the eyes. And then we'll make another smile. A little tongue, and then we'll do a little tooth here. We'll make some eyebrows. And a couple little eyelashes. We'll make a little stitch coming down here. And then we're going to make a little spider web. So I'm going to make a couple little diagonal lines. And then we're going to put some sad faces right inside of here. Next, let's put another one over here. So I'm going to begin by making a line that's going to come down here. Then I'm going to make a line that's going to curve up and down. I'm going to make a circle for an eye right here. Then I'm going to make another circle over here. I'm going to draw a line that's going to go over and down here. Then I'm going to put a couple bumps here and a little curve here for the tongue and a line here. We'll do a bump for an ear and a bump for an ear. Then we'll draw a line that comes up and down for the neck. Then I'm going to make a little line here, and then a little line here. And we'll just connect this. I'll make a line here, and then a line here with some little rips in it. And then we'll do a little rip in the shirt there. I'm going to make a little curve underneath these eyes. And then I'm going to make a little zigzag across, like he's kind of missing the top of his head. We'll make a line down with some stitches. And we'll put a little hashtag mark on here so he looks kind of dirty. And then over here, we're just going to make like a little brain. So we're going to make like a bumpy little line here. Then we're going to put another little bumpy line inside of it. And then we're just going to make some little kind of extra lines on there. This looks like he's kind of chasing a brain. Next, let's put another zombie right up here. So I'm going to begin by making a line that's just going to kind of curve around to here. We'll make some bumpy lines up and then down. We'll make a curve and a curve. And then we'll just make like a bumpy line across. We'll make a little smile shape for the neck. And a little line's going to curve out to here, and then one's going to go out to here. We'll bring this down and then down here. We'll make a line here, and then a line across here. We're going to make a little circle on each side, and then we're going to give this zombie some pigtails. I'm going to make a circle for an eye, and then another circle for an eye. We'll make the lines around it, and a couple little eyelashes. We'll make a line, and then we're going to curve down and up. We'll make some teeth, and then a little tongue. Then on here, I'm going to make a little curve shape with some bumps for like a skull, and then give it a couple eyes. We'll make like a little hashtag mark and then a little stitch here. Then to finish this little guy off, we're just going to kind of connect here. I'm going to bring this line down, and I'm going to bring this line over, and I'm going to make some zigzags. I'm going to make two lines that come out, and then like a little bumps, like he's missing part of his arm. Then we're just going to bring this line down here. And then there you go, there is your drawing of like a fun little zombie surprise fold. So when we have it all folded up, we've got just this cute looking little zombie, and then when we open it, we've got all these other little zombies popping out. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.